continue our team coverage with 10 News reporter Allison Ash. And Allison, a hospital worker is telling you that some critical first responders are not getting any training to handle Ebola.
Yeah, and right now I'm actually at Palomar Hospital. They have had one Ebola drill in their emergency room already. They plan to have another one next week. We've also learned that Scripps is going to have an emergency Ebola drill coming up on Monday morning. But a source at Kaiser says they haven't had any training at all. The Ebola scare at Southwestern College Thursday had lots of people on edge, including local hospitals who were wondering if and when an Ebola patient will walk through the doors of their emergency rooms.
So immediately we mask a patient, we screen them for where they have been, what their travel history is, what their current symptoms are, and we isolate them into a specific room in our emergency department.
Palomar Hospital did this hazmat training today and has already done an Ebola drill. But the woman you're about to hear from works at Kaiser, where she says doctors and nurses on the front lines are nervous about the lack of Ebola training.
We are all very worried and afraid that the proper steps are not being taken to protect the healthcare workers.
I went straight to the source, Kaiser, and got this two-page response that says, in part, Kaiser-Permanente has been vigorously preparing for disaster events, and we have robust and reliable programs already in place to deal with infectious diseases, including Ebola.
Ebola is the flavor of the day right now.
Nick Vent will conduct training drills on Ebola in local hospitals over the next few weeks. He says the program is being tweaked after weaknesses were found at the Dallas hospital where Ebola victim Thomas Duncan died.
We're doing some catch up. There are some issues coming into play.
And Vent says those issues involve these. He says the CDC guidelines say you only need one of these per hand. He says 2 or more per hand is a better bet against Ebola. We are live in Escondido. Allison Ash, 10 News.